Part 6. Why Mistakes Are My Best Teacher. For a long time, I thought mistakes were my enemies. Whenever I made one, I felt embarrassed and small. But as I grew on this journey, I learned something powerful. Mistakes are not failures, they are feedback. Every time I made a mistake, it showed me where to grow. I remember once I said, "He go to school every day." My teacher corrected me. "He goes to school every day." At first, I felt bad, but then I realized that one correction taught me more than any grammar book could. The 3 kinds of mistakes I learned from. 1. Grammar mistakes. These are normal. They show you're trying to apply what you've learned. Instead of feeling ashamed, I started keeping a small notebook of my mistakes. Every time I made one, I wrote it down and learned from it. 2. Pronunciation mistakes. I used to mispronounce comfortable as comfortable. When I heard the correct way, comfortable, I felt shocked. But that's how we learn. I started copying native speakers, repeating until it sounded right. 3. Vocabulary mistakes. Sometimes I used the wrong word in a sentence, and people laughed. But I didn't stop. Each wrong word taught me a right one. Now, when I make a mistake, I smile, because it means I'm learning something new. Fluent speakers don't avoid mistakes, they master them. If you're afraid of making mistakes, you'll never open your mouth. But if you learn to see mistakes as teachers, you'll grow faster than anyone else. Remember this: every mistake is a small step toward mastery. Part 7. How I Keep My Motivation Alive. Learning English is not a one-day journey. It's not even a one-year journey. It's a lifelong process. There were days when I felt tired, lazy, or frustrated. There were times when I wanted to give up. But I found ways to keep my motivation alive, even when things got hard. 1. I celebrate small wins. When I finished my first English conversation, I treated myself to something I liked: a piece of chocolate, a favorite song, or a short break. Celebrating small victories kept me going. Progress doesn't always mean big achievements. Sometimes it's just speaking one sentence better than yesterday. 2. I surround myself with English. I changed my phone language to English. I watched English videos with subtitles. I listened to English songs and read the lyrics. Slowly, English stopped being a subject and became part of my daily life. When your environment speaks English, your brain follows. 3. I learn from my future self. Whenever I feel lazy, I imagine my future self, confident, fluent, and helping others learn. I ask myself, what would he do right now? The answer is always the same. He would practice. That image keeps me moving forward. I help others learn. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to teach what you know. I started helping my classmates and juniors with English pronunciation and speaking. Every time I explained something, I learned it twice. Motivation grows when you share it. Now, English is not something I have to do, it's something I want to do. Because every new word, every new sentence, and every new conversation makes me stronger than before. Part 8. The journey never ends. Today, when I look back, I can hardly believe how far I've come. From the boy who couldn't even say, "How are you?" to the young man who can now stand on a stage and tell his story with confidence. But even now, I don't call myself perfect, because the journey of learning never truly ends. Every day, there's a new word to learn, a new accent to understand, a new way to express an old idea. And that's the beauty of it. English isn't just a language, it's a lifelong adventure. So if you're reading this and still doubting yourself, remember, you don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start and never stop. Speak every day. Listen with curiosity. Think in English. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Because one day you'll look in the mirror and realize you're no longer learning English, you're living it. The end, or maybe just the beginning.